Well, I was at a worship evening, and I met this girl who was so enthralled with the restoration of Israel, the return and the restoration of Israel, that she said, I'm just in love with God's plans. And I said, are you Jewish? And she says, no, I'm not. But I love the Jewish people. And I was a soldier in the army, having seen divine protection over my life at that time. And I told her some of this. We ended up falling in love. And the ministry that she was a part of is called Return Ministries. And they help Jewish people to return along with other ministries, help them return here to Israel. But as I said, they said, we need to help them get absorbed, integrated, attached, acclimated, acculturated, all these nice words. Pretty much get their roots to go deep in the soil of Israel and not to be uprooted. Amos 9 says they will no longer be pulled out of the land that I've given them. So we said, how can we do that? And we thought of this idea, my father-in-law and myself, of having you might call it like the Green Hilton. It's a hotel, a guest house, which gives free stay, as well as regular international guests, world-changing intercessors, etc. Also, it gives and match makes between those who are returning from the nation, Jewish people who are returning and making their home here. We give them the first home in the nation, and then help them find a permanent home. So that's called the Aliyah Return Center, and that's what I head up here in the Galilee. And we have other locations in Israel as well that are developing. Right now, the biggest and most groundbreaking thing that I've ever heard of in Israel is that the Jewish Agency of Israel, friend of Netanyahu, our prime minister, has signed an agreement to work with us fully and completely as partners in developing a huge kibbutz that was deserted right here in the Jordan Valley. You know what Ezekiel says about the Jordan Valley. But I specifically like Ezekiel 36, verse 24, where he says, I will gather you from all the countries that I've scattered you, and then I will pour out I will take out the heart of stone. I'll put in a new heart, a new spirit I'll put within you. And I feel that I'm a part of that as a believer. And this is just, I think, the first fruits of the rest of the harvest.
Chaim, thank you so much for being with us today.
What a pleasure. What an honor. I found that I needed, and all the Jewish people need, more absorption help than the government can provide or does provide. And, pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Comfort ye my people. This is talking again to the nations. I didn't understand that there was such a synergy. I kept thinking, the Jewish people are doing their thing over in Israel, and the Gentiles, the non-Jewish people, are doing their thing. No, it's a bringing together. This is the bringing together of that Yeshua wanted to do in the Ephesians 2. One new man of the olive tree grafting. This is that factual working out of that. So I feel that that's what God brought me into supernaturally.
So God used your personal family story to kind of open the path for you to bring other people into their destiny with the land. Tell us about current projects that you're involved in.